With Tasha. This is Evening Time Talk with Tasha. Normally coming here at 6 o'clock. I'm a little late. My brother called. I was on the phone with him. He was checking in. So shout out to my brother. Um, Talking about work and what's been going on and just checking in with each other. So everything is cool. Happy birthday to my birthday people. If you're celebrating a birthday today, got up this morning. What did I do today? Everything been good, but what did I do today? Cause people normally ask, what do I do? What have I done? Got up, did my normal, washed my face, brushed my teeth, prayed, um, worked out at 4:30. Got on YouTube, Fit by Mick. Got my little weights. Did Monday I did full body strength. Today I did strength and cardio. So and then waited on my son to get ready. We left and went for a walk, and that took an hour. So we walked for an hour, probably like an hour, and then came back home. Um, I did came back home, cleaned myself up, changed clothes out of my workout clothes because I was sweaty. So I worked out for like an hour, and for the walk, then the workouts that I do on YouTube, they range from like it was probably like 35 minutes. So my whole workout thing was an hour and 35 minutes. Trying to get my son moving. He went to the doctor. She was talking about him doing cardio. He needs to do more cardio. So trying to get him moving. And what else we do? After I came home, changed clothes, we left again. Um, Went to check my mom. Had a package I had to get, but that came later. It was delivered later from Amazon. It was these little should have brought it up here. It was the hand grips, and it helps for arthritis. I'm gonna bring that. Hold on, I'll be right back. I gotta go get it. I'll be right back. Okay, it really didn't matter because there's nobody on here. Normally, if I would have got on here on time, somebody would be on here, but people are doing their own thing. Around now, it's called My Son Frees Me. I got this blanket. I got on like shorts, these shorts, overalls. Got them from Walmart. They were clearance. I think I paid I don't know if it was less than 10, but they was on clearance. I think the regular price was probably like 25. Probably like paid $10 for them. I don't know, could have been less. But that's all the paper stuff on clearance. But going back to what I was talking about. If you're dealing with arthritis, joint pain, in your hands and your wrists, carpal tunnel and stuff like that, it's called a grip workout kit. I seen this on Instagram, which I didn't know anything about this until I seen it on Instagram yesterday. It's a grip workout kit. Cause my mom, she has arthritis. Older people that have joint pain in your wrist, dealing with carpal tunnel, arthritis, and this came up and it said it was good for it. And so comes in this box, and everything that's in here is on the front. And I'm gonna just show it to you. here it is. It comes in different colors. Comes in all black. My favorite color is red. So I got red and black. I got a black one for my mom. And it goes to like different levels depending on the pounds. But the tighter it is, I think it says 132 pounds. But that's the like last thing. But you squeeze it and it helps for arthritis. It strengthens your wrists and your hands and stuff, and it's part of your arm. So there it is, left, right. But this one, it has 5 things in it, and the regular price, it was on sale. Actually, for a certain amount of hours. I call it a good time because the original price for this on Amazon and all this other stuff was in here that I'm about to show was $25 and some cents. But I called it and it was like $9.89. So I was like, I need one and my mom needs one. So I went and got one for my mama. So this was there. This is in there. As you can see, they still, and they got some other ones. Also, if you don't get this one, it's another one. But comes in blue, green. I know it's blue, green, red, all black. It has the let me get the paper out so I don't want to tell you wrong. So I can tell you what all this stuff is. And it has a little quick start, how you use it in here, tell what it does, how to use it. It got a finger stretch band, which has a finger stretch band, which is this. Has a finger stretch band to stretch your fingers. So that's what that is. Then it has a grip ring. Has a grip ring, which is over here. And this is it. Squeeze it. It says hold the grip ring naturally in your palm. Squeeze repeatedly until light fatigue. So there's the grip ring, as you can see. And it has a stress ball. There's the stress ball. It says place the ball in the center of your palm. Squeeze and release fingers gently. So here we go. There's the stress ball. And the last thing it has is the finger exerciser. It's right there, the finger exerciser. And this is the finger exerciser. So it's 5 things in there. Paid $10 for this. It was $10.68 after they added tax. But if you're a Prime member, you know they don't charge. I don't think they charge tax if you're a Prime member. But there's the finger exerciser, and it says rest fingers on the bottom as like so. See, on the bottom, it says press one finger down, hold briefly, then release. So you do it with each finger, then release. So, yeah. It's a finger exerciser. But that's that. For the new person, hey, what's up, Paige? How you doing, girly? I know I'm on here a little bit late, but I was going over this thing. I don't know. It's a finger. I was talking about older people that I have issues with arthritis. I have rheumatoid arthritis for the ones that don't know. But have rheumatoid arthritis. My mom has. Some people have joint pain in the wrist, deal with carpal tunnel. But I was on Instagram and it was talking about this hand grip thing, and this what this is. It's called a hand grip workout kit. I got it from Amazon because I was like, my mom need one, but I got one for myself because I have arthritis. So it's good for people that have joint pain, arthritis, carpal tunnel, neuropathy, and stuff like that. So that's what this is, and it helps strengthen your wrist and your joint issues and your wrists and your hands and stuff like that and your fingers. So that's what this is. I was going over the stuff that was in the kit, paid $10 for it. If anybody comes on, if your mama, anybody tell your mama, your aunt, uncles, if your grandmamas, it was $10 on Amazon. The ring, the grip ring, and the finger stretch band, the finger stretch band, stress ball, and the finger exerciser. So that's the 5 things on there. The original price for all this, it was on sale. For these 5 things that come in this box, it was $9.80 but I paid $10 for it. Comes in different colors. My favorite color is red, so I got a red and black one. But I got an all black one for my mom's. Comes in blue. Comes in green, blue, green. There was some other colors. I forgot the other ones, but it works good. If you need it, Paige, that's what I was doing, going over this. But see, she done bounced. But if Paige want to come back, I'm not doing much, Paige. I'm not doing too much of anything. But for the people that wants it, order it on Amazon. They have different stuff. Pick whatever you like, and y'all can order it. But going over a few things that and it has like a little card. It says scan with transparency app to learn. Download the transparency app. It says exclusive services. It has a barcode on the product package, view limited offers, time offers, but all that's in the box. So for the people that need it, if you're older, up in age, not for the young folks, up in age and you got joint pain and stuff like that, hit up Amazon, order it. I don't know if they sell them in stores, which they probably do, but it's 5 things in there. I think that was good for like $10 because it was selling one. It was like one for like $20. I was like, well, I'll get one if I get all that for 10. But call it at a good time, honestly. But Paige, if you come back and watch, I'm not doing much. I was talking about what I did this morning, and that was workout. Me and my son went walking. I worked out at home. Did Fit by Mick. Her name was Michaela. Did my strength and cardio workout. That was probably like 35 minutes. She starts with a warm up, then she goes into the workout, then she does the cool down, do a couple deep breaths, and stretch. And then after you stretch, the cool down and do the stretch part, breathe a couple times, and then it's over. Then me and my son went walking for an hour. That's what I done. Went to the store like we always do. Eat stuff we're not supposed to. He was just talking about he need to be vegan. I was like, how you gonna be vegan if you're not gonna eat vegetables? But I said we'll see tomorrow when I cook some. But Paige, I haven't did too much of nothing. Was on the phone talking to my brother about my son being a senior and all this stuff that we're gonna have to pay for it. It's gonna be expensive, like yearbook, prom, all this stuff that's coming up, graduation stuff, cap and gown. and all that stuff that's coming, and you're gonna have to pay for it, and it's gonna be expensive. So he was talking about helping with that. But other than that, nope. Haven't been watching TV. I don't think I did too much of anything else. Went to my mom's house, checked the mail. Had to go pick up this package from my house because I don't get mail delivered here. I don't like where I live, so I don't like because people steal. So I don't get packages delivered here because I used to have a neighbor and they were stealing stuff off my porch. But I had a friend that got something delivered here and they stole it, which is crazy. It was like a car part. I was like, what are you going to do with a car part that is not for your car or nobody else's? Slap stole it. But and he asked, he was like, have he got it? I was like, I don't know. I said, my neighbors probably stole it. And I told him that before he did it that year. This was a while back. And I was like, well, my neighbors don't like me. They have been flattening my tires. I don't know why. Probably because, I don't know why. But they was flattening my tires. Every time I turned around, I was waking up, my tire was flat. And I went to get it checked one time, and the dude said it looked like somebody had stabbed it with a knife. I said, yeah, my neighbor. But for no freaking reason. I'm like, I don't bother people. I mind my business. But yeah, I'm not gonna explain what they look like, but they ain't like me. But it caused no issues. I mind my business, and people hop up and not like you for no reason. But it's to each his own. That's their life. But other than that, that's all I've done. I went to my mom's house, picked up that package, went back, checked the mail, took it to her in the house, and left. What else did I do? Went to CVS to pick up some medicine for my sons. For my son, I said sons plural. I only have one, but for my son. But other than that, that's all I've done. Daily affirmations for today. I am a winner. I trust that I am on the right path, and I radiate love, kindness, and gratitude. Radiate love, kindness, and gratitude, and we should always radiate love, kindness, and gratitude because some people don't. They radiate bad energy. Just give out bad energy, sending out bad vibes all the time. But we should live and go through life and radiate love, kindness, and gratitude. Be grateful for what we have and the things that we are going to have in the future. And just trust the process. Trust the process. But let's see this. Going into a few things that I was reading about. It says the smallest bone in the human body is smaller than a grain of rice. Do we know what that is? Do we know what that is? The smallest bone in the human body is smaller than the grain of rice. Do we know what that the smallest bone in the human body is and where it's found? Give you a few minutes if you come on here later. Give you a few 30 seconds to answer to yourself. Do we know what it is? Do we know where it's located? Before I say it. Well, first thing is located in the ear. The smallest bone in the human body is located in the ear, and it's called I'm hoping I pronounced this right. Forgive me if I'm pronouncing it wrong, but I'm gonna say it the way it's it looked like stapes, or it looks like stapes. It's spelled STAPES, or it says it's also called the stirrup bone. The stirrup bone in the ear. And it says it sits deep inside your ear alongside two other tiny bones. And that's the incus bone. And I know I'm going to pronounce this wrong. Let's see. Malleolus the malleolus bone and the incus bone, and that's in your ear. So, but yeah, the stirrup bone is the smallest bone in the human body, and it's located in your ear. So next story, a lifeguard saves a child. It says a 16-year-old lifeguard is praised after risking his own safety to rescue a young boy who got caught in powerful waves off Santa Cruz, California. So it happened. I don't know when it didn't give a date, but the article was did like 8 hours ago. The little post was did 8 hours ago. A 16-year-old lifeguard risked his own life to save a young boy that got caught in some waves, and that happened off at a beach in Santa Cruz, California. So thank God that he saved the little boy, and he didn't lose his life in the process. That's why they hired him as a lifeguard. So he did his job. Thank God both of them are good, and everything turned out well. And I'm sure the child's parents are happy about it. What's up? How are you doing? See, you're back. How are you doing? Everything going well today? Watercress is the most nutrient dense vegetable on or earth. Watercress is the most nutrient dense vegetable on earth. So yeah. And it says nurses, what's your favorite cake? Nurses are more likely to cheat than it says. Some study says that nurses are most likely to cheat than athletes, musicians, and DJs. So I don't know if that's true, but men say nurses are not good people to date, especially traveling nurses. I've heard this. I don't know. It kept coming up on Pop the Balloon. What's your favorite cake to eat? Caramel, caramel, or chocolate? My favorite cake is carrot cake. My favorite cake is carrot cake. I I was talking to somebody about coconut. He was talking about he didn't like coconut, but I was like, I was like, if I have coconut, I like coconut, but macadamia nuts and stuff like cookies, but coconut cake, I like coconut cake. I don't think I ever taste coconut pie, but I do like coconut cake. But my favorite cake is carrot cake. What kind of cake are you eating now? Caramel. Caramel is good. I have an aunt, she loves making caramel cake, and it tastes like really good. Did somebody make it, or did it come from the store? Did somebody make it? Did it come from the store? Oh, that's the name of the place it came from? Is it like a cake shop or a grocery store? Is it a grocery store? No. What's tomfoolery? Oh, it's homemade. Okay. Your mom made it? Okay, your aunt. That's cool. So your aunt make caramel cake just like my aunt. The best is the homemade kind, because the kind from the store isn't really not that good. It's the store-bought stuff is okay. Woodson. When you figure out what you want to say, you put it in the chat. You like, I don't know what you're doing. I'll probably make sure you hit that thumbs up button, double tap that screen. If you come on here later, make sure you like, subscribe, and comment. Like, subscribe, and comment. Double tap that screen. Like, subscribe, and comment. We was talking about our favorite type of cake. The person just came in, hit that like button, double tap that screen. If you haven't subscribed, to my channel, subscribe. And I was talking about this for the older people that come on here later. I know I have like a lot of kids and young people that come on here, but if you're dealing with joint pain, arthritis, carpal tunnel, tell your aunt, your mom, if they're dealing with joint pain in their wrist, have carpal tunnel neuropathy and stuff in their wrist, and having issues with their hands, get this. It's a hand grip, and it helps strengthen the muscles in your wrist, and it helps with your joints. If you're having issues, came from Amazon. It comes in a pack. It has different stuff in it. As you can see, it's on the front. It has an adjustable hand gripper, which is this. It has a finger stretcher, which is that. And it has a stress ball. And it has a ring grip, a grip ring right there. And it has a finger exerciser, which is right here. It comes in different colors. My favorite color is red, so I got a red one. Comes in all black. Comes in blue, green, I think like a turquoise blue. It was like different colors. But it came up. I got it at a good time. Comes in this little bag. All this stuff comes in this little bag. There's the ball. Just tell you, make sure. Here's the ball. It's red. The finger stretcher, so you can see it. The grip ring. And the finger exerciser right there. All come in this bag. Paid $10 for it. It was $9.80. But after they add tax, it was like $10.69, which is good because it's 5 items in there. So for $10, after I think it was like $10.69 after they added the little tax on Amazon. So yeah. But see if anybody comes back. I want to touch on a couple other things. People were talking about that whole Usher thing, the clip of Usher and the girl, the young lady coming on stage, and the way she was acting and why she came up there. If she knew she first of all, if she knew she didn't want to like participate or whatever, and the girl said, um, basically she wanted Chris Brown. The end of that story is she first of all she I think it was, I don't know if it was on X. It was she left posted a comment, but they put that comment out before they interviewed on TMZ. But point in case is, to sum it up, she wanted Chris Brown. She didn't want Usher. So when she seen it was Usher, she wasn't feeling it. So Usher basically sent off stage because he sensed that she didn't want to be up there with him, which she didn't. So the only reason she said she went up there is because one, she did wanted it to be Chris Brown, but it was Usher. And she said she wanted to be seen, which she was seen. So she got that part because people seen her. And I guess she's getting her little 15 minutes of fame. So TMZ interviewed her. They put the interview out. It's on YouTube if you want to watch it, if you're interested in it. But she said the same thing. She wanted to be seen. So she's being seen like she's getting what she wanted. So she was seen. She all over social media, people talking about her. So now TMZ interviewed her, and she basically saying the same thing. Chris Brown, yes, she wanted to be Chris Brown. She wanted to be on stage with Chris Brown, which she didn't get. And so that was the end of the story on that, as far as that girl. But I don't know why he be putting that stuff in my chat. And the other story that people been talking about is Mr. Eric Benet. He posted a video on his IG that been going around. They talked about it on the Breakfast Club this morning, which this thing about men and the whole hygiene topic. Seems to come up, been coming up here lately a lot. People been talking about it. I know Shula talked about it a couple times on some videos where people talking about cleanliness and cleaning yourself when you have a bowel movement. So now we're on the men and them having good hygiene and cleaning themselves, because men, I don't know, some men, I guess men were bad about not cleaning themselves too good. So, and taking baths and taking showers and not using the rag to clean themselves, clean their bottles, making sure they're clean when they're taking a bath, and having a rag for that purpose. So it was brought up, you should have multiple rags anyway. One for your body, one for your face, and then one for your feet, and cleaning your bottom. But that's what Charlamagne brought up. But I always had three anyway. One for my feet, one for my face, and one for my body. But he uses one for his feet and cleaning his bottom, the same rag. But that's what Eric Benet was talking about, because he was like, it was men out here, which it has some men, I've heard it, but the man that said it with me, he had been locked up. But some men, quote unquote, think that it's gay if you're cleaning your bottom with a rag. So I'm like, if you're cleaning yourself with tissue, what's the difference between cleaning yourself with a rag when you're taking a shower or taking a bath? It's not different. But it's all about having good hygiene and making sure you're clean and not dirty. But he brought it up, and he was basically saying that some men think it's gay to clean themselves when you're bathing and making sure your bottom is clean. And there's no residue back there from poop. So making sure you're straight and making sure you're clean, basically. And the thing is that men, somebody is gay, but how is that gay where all you're doing is making sure you're clean. And he was like saying, I'm not gonna quote him, but that the ones that think they are probably like are gay if you think that making sure yourself is clean when you're taking a shower or taking a bath is gay, which that's located. I about to agree with it because I'm like, dude, either you're gonna have good hygiene or you're not. Either you're gonna be clean or you're gonna be dirty. So why you gonna get in the and then nothing they bring up. I don't know why people act like I don't know if it's the amount of money you have. Cause I know somebody brought this up on it was Schuler. I was watching his stuff, and this was like a while back. He was showing a video, and it was a Caucasian woman, and she had on her little black. I think she had on blonde hair, had on some black shorts, and she was just gone. And you could tell she wasn't clean, but she was scratching, and she was all in her bottom. And he was talking about it, and I posted in the comments. I was like, everybody, I'm like, it's a such thing for as adult wipes for women and dude wipes for men. And at this point, I could tell that he know about the dude wipes. And my son has been started out with baby wipes because it came up. I think it was the guy Tyreek. Is it Tyreek, the drummer from Roots? He was talking about how he would use baby wipes to make sure when he had a bowel movement, he would use baby wipes to make sure he was clean. That's when I started, and this was like years ago. I don't know what it was. I don't know if I was watching Jimmy Kimmel, not Jimmy Kimmel, Jimmy Fallon. I was watching. I think it came up on Jimmy Fallon when they was talking about it. But this was like years ago, too many years to count. I can't remember. It was like so long ago. So I was like, that's when I started implementing that system with my son, because I was like, okay, because they didn't have dude wipes and adult wipes back then. So he was using baby wipes. So my son had been using baby wipes to make sure he was clean after he had a bowel movement for the longest. Then the adult wipes came up, and we started using adult wipes. Then the dude wipes came in for men because they're larger, they're bigger, and they're thicker for men purposes. They're not thin like the adult wipes that women use. The ones they're smaller and they're thinner, and then but the dude wipes, they're extra large, so they're bigger and they're stronger. So now they're dude wipes. They have came up with dude wipes. What a lot of people obviously don't know about. So for men, but men, they are dude wipes. But they didn't bring this up on this morning, Breakfast Club. So obviously they don't know about dude wipes either, because I commented again today in their post. I was like, why don't men use dude wipes? Because they were still talking about cleaning yourself in the shower with a rag, which you probably should still do, but you will already be clean if you use dude wipes. So it's 9 times out of 10, if you make sure you're straight with the dude wipes, when you get in the tub, it's nothing going to be on the rag. When you get in the tub, when you get in the shower, there's nothing going to be there. So, yes, going out, I'm bringing this up again. Men use dude wipes. Go to Walmart, wherever I know they sell them at Walmart because that's where I get them from. But I just know my son is straight when he is clean. He ain't got no stains. There's no stains in his underwear or nothing like that. But so I know my son is straight, and he 18. So women, if you got teenage boys, dude wipes. If you got husbands, dude wipes. You can still use tissue, but go behind, make sure you straight with dude wipes. If you don't want to use dude, I don't think my son even used tissue. He used the dude wipes to just like clean himself. But I use tissue. I use adult wipes, Equate. Um, I use the our brand, Equate. It's Cottonelle has adult wipes. It's other brands that have adult wipes too, but they're smaller. So the dude wipes for men are straight for men because they're bigger and they're stronger. So use dude wipes for men, adult wipes, Equate whatever the Cottonelle or whatever the brand for women because they do work and they will get you clean. Having good hygiene. Just want to put this out there. Dude wipes for men, for your husband, your boyfriend, your teenage son. So, child, I'm like, if they can clean themselves at certain age, if they can use dude wipes. Young boys, dude wipes. I'm like, just make sure your hygiene is straight. It's not gay. Making sure your butt is clean. So, just want to put that out there. Make sure your butt is clean. Your wives are not gonna mind. Your girlfriend's not gonna mind. Your significant other is not gonna mind because you're clean and you're not walking around here with stains in your underwear. So just want to put that out there. Use dude wipes. If you don't know about it, you know about it now. If you watch it later, dude wipes for men, boys, teenage boys. So you can make sure you're straight. And I use it because going back to the story with an ex co-worker of mine, he was talking about it because this came up. I don't know how we got on hygiene and making sure your bottom is clean, but it came up, and he was talking about it was gay to make sure your bottom is clean, and he went into talking about me and my other coworker. She was a woman. Talking about we were gay because we use adult wipes to make sure our bottoms are clean when we have a bowel movement. I was like, how's that gay? I said, it's not about that. I said, it's about having good hygiene. I'm trying to, and then it kept going for days. I was like, because I asked him, I'm like, did you get the dude wipes yet? I'm like, try it. I'm like, it's not a funny situation. Nobody's picking on you. Nobody's being funny. I said, this is serious. I'm like, this is about you having good hygiene. It's a hygiene thing. He was like, no. He's like, I could just wet some tissue. I was like, it's dude. I'm like, if you want, and then are you gonna? That's not gonna. That defeats the purpose. You're gonna cause another problem because if you wet tissue, the tissue is gonna crumb up, and that's gonna leave stuff in your bottom. So I'm like, just get the dude wipes. Make sure you're straight. Make sure you're clean. You're not gonna have nothing left in your bottom if you use the dude wipes instead of talking about wet some tissue. I'm like, oh, okay. So basically, he was just showing his ignorance, basically, and how ignorant he was. But it was crazy. Going back to some men thinking stuff is gay because he straight up said it was gay, and he was like, that's on some gay stuff. But going back again, that's how some men think. Some men think that way. I don't know why, because it's crazy. It's not gay. It's just making sure you're straight and your hygiene is good. Just like women walk around here, you tell women to make sure their pH balance is good. Same thing. That has to do with hygiene too. Women making sure their pH balance is straight goes into having good hygiene. Taking baths, hygiene. Washing your face, taking baths, taking showers, hygiene. Brushing your teeth, flossing, using mouthwash, hygiene. So it's all a hygiene thing. Make sure your feet don't stink. Whether you got to use foot spray, whatever, still goes into having good hygiene. You don't want your breath stinking, brush your teeth, use mouthwash, making sure you're flossing twice a day. Brush your teeth for 2 minutes, morning and night. floss, use mouthwash, hygiene. It's all about having good hygiene. So just want to put that out there. It ain't nothing wrong with it. But yeah, I left that comment under the Breakfast Club theme. Why don't men use dude wipes? Cause they out there and that's what they for. But we'll see if they bring that up tomorrow about my comment. Cause I don't even know if they knew about dude wipes. Cause people get to a certain level and they don't even know what's out there. And they probably like, what's dude wipes? And now they know. But I'm gonna wrap this up because I've been on here 45 minutes and 48 seconds. 15 minutes longer. There's nobody else on here. It was a couple people on here that went in, they went out. I don't have nothing else to talk about. So y'all have a blessed day, a good night, because it's about 8 o'clock here. It's like 8 o'clock. It's like 7:33 p.m. Central Standard Time. Hopefully you guys have a blessed night, because it's nighttime here, afternoon, evening, whatever you are in the world. Love yourself. Love others. Care for yourself. Care for others. Be kind to yourself and be kind to your others out here in this world. To people that cross your path, you come across, be good to them, be good to yourselves, be good to others, be the light, be the peace in this world. God bless you. Have a blessed rest of your day. Talk to you later. Bye.